Amidst the vast African savanna, where the fragile boundary between life and death is decided every day, stands a creature proudly listed among the 5 most dangerous animals. Without loud ostentation, the Cape buffalo steps into the savanna like a silent yet authoritative declaration, asserting its dominion over the land in its own unique way. The Cape buffalo, warrior of the African savanna. The most striking feature of the Cape buffalo is its horseshoe-shaped horns that curve outward and then sweep into a powerful arc. Right across the forehead, the thick horns fuse together into a sturdy natural shield. Just a single glance is enough to feel an almost unshakable power. Under the brilliant morning sunlight, the curves of the horns reflect a cold, sharp, metal-like sheen. However, the true strength of this animal has never lain in its appearance, but is hidden in its steadfast courage. They do not rely on speed or claws, but conquer adversity with resilience and a steadfast, solemn posture. The atmosphere of the savanna is always fraught with countless dangers, but the appearance of the Cape buffalo instantly casts an indescribable layer of tension over the space. They have no intention of drawing attention, yet every slow step inadvertently alters the rhythm of the entire land, causing all creatures to automatically yield. On a land where every passing day is a fierce survival challenge, from the scorching sun to nature's surprises, the Cape buffalo stands out as a symbol of resilience. Although lacking the claws and fangs of a predator, its magnificent presence and iconic horns are enough to command respect and wariness across the entire savanna. Amidst the seemingly motionless silence of the savanna, midday, the herd of Cape buffaloes slowly advances into the sea of golden grass. Without warning, only a shifting wind and a few gently swaying blades of grass mark the moment. Yet, to creatures keenly attuned to the pulse of the earth, that subtle change is enough to foreshadow a major upheaval. Amidst the shimmering heat rising from the arid ground, a blurry movement glides past the edge of the grass. So light, it seems merely the shadow of the wind. The herd of Cape buffalo instantly halts in unison. A few of the most robust individuals step to the front, lowering their heavy heads so their curved horns touch close to the ground, creating a breathless atmosphere. Billows of red dust rise in waves as the Cape buffalo herd charges forward with their full, colossal weight. Instantly, a pride of lions retaliates with lightning-fast approaches, moving fluidly in circles like streaks of golden light tearing through the sea of grass. The ground trembles violently beneath the feet of the two forces, turning the savanna into an arena of willpower and grit. Amidst the blinding dust swirling across a corner of the sky, the largest bull buffaloes suddenly break through to the front, forming a sturdy steel wall that pushes back the tightening encirclement. The pride of lions flexibly shifts directions to seek vulnerabilities, gliding across the scorching earth. Both sides continually struggle without a single moment of concession, stretching the atmosphere as tight as a bowstring. As the red dust gradually settles to the hurried breathing of nature, the tide of battle finally shifts to one side. The Cape buffalo herd maintains a steadfast, brave formation as they march forward, forcing the predators to retreat far back into the boundless sea of grass. No loud roars echo, only the steady rhythm of hooves affirming a persistent strength that has proudly conquered the challenge. The astonishing strength of the Cape buffalo lies not only in its colossal physique, but also in a bodily structure built to endure and withstand. A sturdy, broad chest, pillar-like legs, and terrifying weight enable them to deliver charges powerful enough to completely alter the battlefield's dynamic, maintaining absolute initiative in the most tense situations. The resilience of this Cape buffalo is most vividly revealed in how they confront imminent danger. Without a trace of panic or disjointed breakthroughs, the entire herd immediately binds together into an unyielding, solid mass, demonstrating an instinctive capacity for seamless coordination. This ironclad solidarity is the key that helps them overcome countless storms. What earns this buffalo species enduring respect is its flexible adaptability in dire circumstances. When attack is required, they charge with destructive force. When holding ground is needed, they stand immovable like ancient pillars. This sharp proactivity forces any predator to think twice before daring to approach.
But the buffalo have the upper hand.
Unwavering steadfastness is ingrained in the flesh and blood of the Cape buffalo through every majestic movement. No matter how great the environmental pressure, they maintain astonishing composure. This bold attitude of never retreating has helped them conquer every challenge, becoming a formidable force and a balancing pillar of the savanna ecosystem. The unpredictable temperament of solitary male buffaloes, commonly known as Dagga Boys, is always a hazard that the savanna must watch out for. They act unexpectedly without warning, Just a stray glance or getting too close along a familiar trail causes muscles to instantly tense and heavy breathing to erupt, igniting an explosive clash at any moment. Amidst a dusty clearing, two Dagga Boys giants face off directly, pushing the tension to its absolute limit. When the distance is broken, both lower their heads simultaneously and crash into each other with their entire body weight. A sharp metallic impact echoes across the grasslands, and red dust flies blindingly as the two
older
fiercely
bull is
contend
using
for
every
dominance.
ounce of his strength to yank the youngster's head up.
Finally, as the breathless contest ends, the two giants slowly step back and part ways, their breathing still heavy, but their gazes softened. There are no absolute losers or winners, only boundaries re-established between resilient wills. Each heads off in a different direction, restoring the familiar peace to the wild land. Extraordinary endurance is the ultimate weapon, helping the Cape buffalo stand firm against the harshest trials. They can gallop at astonishing speeds, maintaining a steady pace despite weighing hundreds of kilograms. When maximum charging force is needed, their entire weight shifts forward, turning them into a living tank that makes any predator hesitate. Unlike many other animals on the savanna, forced to undertake risky long-distance migrations, the Cape buffalo herd only moves according to the natural rhythm of their familiar land. To them, the muddy river is always a familiar challenge, where primal power hidden beneath deep waters quietly awaits the right moment to be tested. As the warm, late-day sunlight stretches across the soft ground, the Cape buffalo herd scatters in a slow and utterly serene rhythm. The sunset hues wash over their sturdy bodies, accentuating the solemnity that has accompanied them throughout their long journey. Dry grass gently sways in the afternoon breeze, returning the herd to its inherent peaceful and composed scenery. Each individual Cape buffalo emerges as a perfect puzzle piece in the tapestry of power that nature has patiently refined for thousands of years. They do not need to boast or seek attention, just standing silently amidst the vast sea of grass. That majestic presence is enough to make the savanna automatically adjust its breath to offer absolute respect. The spirit of solidarity and enduring willpower are the solid foundation that helps the Cape buffalo proudly overcome every obstacle, from exhausting journeys to lurking dangers beneath deep rivers. Their strength does not stem from sudden aggression, but is crystallized from a steely grit that always stands firm against nature's harshest adversities. In the unpredictable wild world, where the line between safety and danger is as thin as a thread, the Cape buffalo proudly maintains its position among Africa's top 5 most dangerous animals. That formidable reputation stems not from lightning speed or assassin skills, but from toughness, unpredictable temperament, and an unflinching confrontational demeanor. Concluding a long day on the wild savanna, the image of the Cape buffalo strolling in the twilight fully portrays the indomitable spirit of all species. They are not merely part of the ecosystem, but a living embodiment of silent yet eternal power, a testament to a fierce vitality that has never faded in the heart of Africa. The Cape buffalo will forever be nature's steadfast fortress, where solidarity and courage blend into a perfectly unified whole. No matter how time turns and challenges change, their sturdy footsteps will endure through the years, becoming an immortal legend of true power in the sun-drenched, wondrous land of Africa. Large ears stand erect, sharply listening to the slightest vibrations moving in the wind. Bright eyes reflect quiet intelligence, as if they thoroughly understand the very earth beneath their feet. They do not make the savanna shake with powerful roars, but with a gentle presence like a breeze sweeping across the vast, immense grasslands. They possess no overwhelming muscular strength, no superior wind-tearing speed, nor do they carry frightening sharp weapons like many other predators. Yet hidden within each slender stride is a completely different kind of power, a silent strength that only reveals itself when the crucial moment truly demands it. That is the proud African wild dog. Those seemingly fragile individuals carry within themselves the wonderful secret of absolute harmony, a form of power that needs no roaring to make the entire savanna wary. They do not rule with brutal muscle, but conquer nature with a spirit of bonding that makes all things respect them. When the sun rises high, casting brilliant golden light, heavy footsteps suddenly resound across the grassland. Hyenas appear with a stiff gait and cold gazes scanning the ground as if weighing every opportunity. Their characteristic dry laughter echoes across arid mounds, signaling they believe they are about to seize a portion of a lucrative prize. Yet when approaching closer, hyenas are shocked to realize the wild dog pack has nothing for them to muscle in on. No traces of a meal, no scattered scent of fresh meat, just a group of hunters taking a temporary rest, arranged in a neat and extremely unified formation, ready to face any external challenges. Even so, they have approached too close, caught in the inertia of curiosity and expectation, and now cannot simply turn their backs and walk away. The distance narrows, gazes meet, forcing both sides to face each other directly. Not a single growl, no violent collision, only two opposing forces in silence, yet taut like a strained guitar string about to snap. Just a small misstep could completely turn the tide, making the surrounding atmosphere compressed to the point of suffocation. But right at the peak of that tension, the hyena pack suddenly hesitates. Before the absolute and unshakable calmness of the wild dog pack, they sullenly turn back and retreat in complete silence. After that tense confrontation moment, the wild dog pack gradually disperses, gracefully walking as lightly as clear water flowing across the grass. No noisy victory needed, no flaunting of strength required. Their cold calmness says it all, proving that there are great powers not lying in a roar, but in internal order. Their multicolored mottled fur suddenly brightens under the new sunlight, each individual carrying a distinct, unique pattern like puzzle pieces intentionally arranged by nature. Their large ears continuously rotate flexibly to every smallest sound, helping the wild dog pack never be caught by surprise amidst all surrounding fluctuations from the wild world. Their running posture is slender, yet incredibly, amazingly enduring. A wild dog can maintain a steady speed throughout dozens of kilometers without exhaustion. A wonderful gift of evolution helping them survive firmly amidst the vast savanna. They are strong, not thanks to muscle, but strong in resilience and steady breathing. Within this wonderful pack, there is absolutely no supreme leader holding absolute power, no ruler forcing others to bow down in submission. They operate smoothly through extremely subtle signals, a gentle shoulder touch, an understanding gaze, or a soft whimper enough for teammates to listen and deeply empathize. Each individual clearly understands its position within the collective, connecting together to form a unified block sturdier than any single strength. That tight bonding not only helps them cope with hyenas or lions, but is also the key to overcoming the danger-filled and challenging world of the harsh savanna. After a turbulent and challenging morning, the savanna begins to transform fiercely under increasingly harsh sunlight. The wild dog pack continues striding on their journey, feet light yet decisive, ears continuously scanning the space to receive subtle signals. Their strategic instincts are always ready to awaken whenever the earth and sky change rhythm. A gentle breeze sweeps across the dry grassland, carrying vague yet extremely clear signs, making the wild dog pack raise their heads in unison. In the distance, a large antelope herd is moving slowly but somewhat disjointed. Gnawing hunger makes their gazes more focused, not rushing hastily, just quietly noting the opportunity opening up before their eyes. The wild dog pack quickly spreads out to both sides, forming a graceful arc, just like rippling waves spreading across the green grass. Antelopes begin to feel vigilant, but amidst those heavy steps, tiny gaps still exist. When the wind direction changes, carrying a clearer scent, the whole pack simultaneously accelerates rhythmically. The climax of the hunt rises when the wild dog pack's curve closes completely, forming a sturdy wall. Just a single offbeat antelope in a brief moment is enough. The pack simultaneously closes in, maintaining a precise running rhythm until the target is completely under control. When the chase concludes in order, the wild dog pack shares the spoils fairly one by one. They never view failure or brilliant success as the final stopping point, because to them, every journey contributes to maintaining the delicate balance of the savanna, keeping the ecosystem always overflowing with vitality and revival. Slender footsteps, when moving through the grass layer, inadvertently create small gaps, unintentionally becoming safe shelters for insects and other tiny creatures. Every daily movement of the wild dog pack seems simple, but plays an indispensable link in the smooth operation of an entire ecosystem. Not only impacting the ground, their presence also regulates the distribution of countless herbivores on the savanna. The continuous movement of the wild dog pack forces antelopes and impalas to change routes frequently, preventing vegetation from being exhaustively exploited, creating opportunities for lush green grasslands to regenerate after every prolonged, harsh, sunny season. Wild dogs hold no absolute strength or supreme authority, yet they influence the savanna in an extremely unique way. They force other predators to continuously adjust strategies while preventing herbivores from exploding out of control. Thanks to them, the natural cycle always maintains at a harmonious boundary between excess and deficiency. Observing those silent movements, we understand the profound role and importance of wild dogs to this land. They compete for no limelight, nor do they care about power fame. They simply live true to their natural essence, unintentionally weaving a sturdy order for a vast and magnificent wild world. The afternoon wind blows gently across the shimmering golden sea of grass, carrying a rustling sound just like an ancient whisper from the womb of Mother Savanna. The wild dog pack rests scattered under the shade, yet their eyes remain half open, keenly tracking every smallest movement around. That vigilance is not out of anxiety, but a sacred instinct honed through generations. In the falling, glowing red sunset, the wild dog pack continues to stand up and leave the resting area, leaving behind footprints gradually fading on the warm soil. Their story never has a clear ending, because the rhythm of life in this wild place never stops. Each subsequent step is a strong affirmation of resilient will. Persistent solidarity and the ability to live in absolute harmony with nature are the ultimate weapons helping them continue writing an endless epic amidst the vast savanna. No matter how time turns and challenges are harsh, the spirit of the wild dog pack will forever remain a glorious symbol of the fierce vitality that never fades of all species. Amidst the vast African wilderness, where seemingly calm rivers conceal overwhelming secrets, a 3-ton combat machine quietly rules an entire aquatic realm. Hippopotamus, the silent ruler of African rivers. African grasslands are inherently a cruel stage where hunts take place dramatically every day. Lions rule the golden savanna. Cheetahs are masters of wind-tearing speed. But hiding deep beneath seemingly peaceful rivers, an even more terrifying force awaits. It is not a mere hunter, but a master of territorial defense. When mentioning hippos, most of us immediately associate them with gentle, even somewhat lazy images. They often appear in children's stories or adorable animated films, spending the whole day relaxing in mud or cool water. This clumsy appearance has created a common impression of safety and harmlessness. However, that impression is completely wrong and becomes one of Mother Nature's greatest deceptions. In reality, hippos are extremely dangerous large mammals in Africa, far surpassing lions or leopards. They are not gentle giants, but rather aggressive territorial defense machines, ready to wipe out any threat. Scientific statistics have recorded that hippos are the cause of more human casualties in Africa than any other large predator. Their terrifying aggressiveness does not stem from hunting needs for food, but originates from the absolute instinct to defend territory, especially when they feel their living space is violated. The greatest irony lies precisely in their biological nature. A purely herbivorous animal, yet possessing the explosive aggressiveness of an apex predator. Right now, let's together uncover the magical secrets hidden behind that seemingly harmless exterior, to better understand the true nature of this 3-ton combat machine. The most terrifying weapon making the hippo's brand is its immensely powerful jaw. They can open their mouths wide to an angle of 150 degrees, an extraordinary ability allowing them to show off the terrible power inside. This action is not to yawn out of fatigue, but a stern declaration of war and clear warning sent to any enemy. Guarding inside that giant jaw is a pair of extremely sharp tusks up to 60 centimeters long. These teeth are definitely not used for chewing grass, but are pure combat weapons honed through skirmishes. They are used to compete for territory with conspecifics, or to defend against attacks from dangerous enemies like Nile crocodiles. The bite force of the hippo is ranked among the most powerful bite forces in the terrestrial animal world. A powerful snap is enough to bite a 3-meter-long crocodile in half, or crush boats as easily as crushing a dry twig. This destructive power combined with sharp tusks has turned their jaws into a terrifying life-or-death tool. Never let their massive, heavy bodies deceive your eyes. On land, hippos are actually extraordinarily incredible sprinters. Strongly provoked, they can reach galloping speeds of up to 48 kilometers per hour. This speed far surpasses any Olympic track athlete, making escaping impossible. Even when plunging into water, they do not appear slow or clumsy. Hippos actually don't swim in the usual way. Instead, they utilize their giant legs to gallop or walk steadily on the riverbed. Gravity combined with excellent muscle strength allows them to move lightning fast, creating surprise attacks from the deep river bottom. The name hippopotamus in Greek means river horse, but evolutionarily they have no relation to horses. Modern genetic analyses have shown that their closest living relatives are actually whales and dolphins. Their common ancestor branched off about 60 million years ago in the flow of evolutionary history. One of the strangest and most unique traits of hippos is the reddish-pink fluid secreted from their skin, often mistaken for blood sweat. In fact, this is neither blood nor ordinary sweat, but an amazing biological fluid acting as a natural sunscreen, protecting their extremely sensitive skin from Africa's scorching sun. This magical fluid also carries a dual role immensely important to the animal's survival. It acts as a perfect moisturizer, preventing skin dryness and cracking when they go ashore. More importantly, it contains extremely strong antibiotic compounds, helping to automatically prevent infection for tangled wounds after fierce battles. This very unique reddish-pink fluid, when naturally blending with mother's milk, creates a rare phenomenon in the animal world. Hippo milk is actually light pink. This is an extremely magical biological trait, perfectly combining abundant nutrition and a comprehensive natural protective layer dedicated to vulnerable young hippos. Amidst the sweltering dry season midday, when the ground cracks from extreme heat, an exhausted pride of lions approaches a dried riverbank. Their target is not a weak calf, but a mother hippo stuck on land because the mud has dried hard around her legs. The pride splits directions to surround closely, patiently waiting for the perfect moment to deliver a fatal blow. But in just a flash, the mother hippo powerfully surges up. A resounding roar echoes, making the ground beneath her feet shake violently. She charges straight forward with her wide-open mouth, displaying her entire giant set of teeth. Just a heaven-shattering charge makes the pack of predators panic and retreat. Amidst the swirling red dust, glorious victory belongs to the one who never submits. After the fierce life and death battle, the mother hippo's massive back is covered with deep scratches and distinct lion bite marks. Wounds blend with the arid, dry mud, but her stance remains proud and indomitable. Under the glowing red twilight, that massive body quietly moves back to the cool river, where clean water will soothe the pain and begin the recovery journey. As she relaxes her body soaking in the water, tiny oxpecker birds land on her massive back. They meticulously pick clean every troublesome parasite, helping soothe and heal open wounds. The magical bond between two completely different species, one carrying violent strength, the other carrying delicacy, together maintain nature's peaceful breath. When a hippo is fully grown, it is no longer a gentle creature drifting in the water. The river now has become a bloody battlefield of honor and supreme power. Every winding river bend or every deep water expanse has its own sovereignty. When that sacred boundary is violated, peace instantly vanishes, giving way to territorial disputes. Every late afternoon when the sun touches the water surface, Resounding roars rise, signaling the epic battle for territory. The flat water surface suddenly boils with violent charges. In the harsh world of hippos, strength is not just to protect life, but also to maintain strict order, affirming the sole dominant position of the river's ruler. Massive muscle masses continuously rush into each other, colliding forcefully, just like two living boulders amidst the wilderness. The water surface explodes into millions of white foam bubbles, rolling echoes spreading across all paths of the savanna. Each rising wave is a stern declaration of war, where wild instincts and absolute strength blend in the river's dance. And then, when one side exhausts and chooses to turn and leave, the churning water gradually settles into silence. The winner lifts its head high, uttering a resounding roar, the echo spreading far like an unshakable sovereignty manifesto. The brilliant sunset reflects on the rippling water, carrying the aftertaste of strength, pride, and the newly established eternal order. Ultimately, hippos have never been gentle creatures, but they do not possess a malicious nature either. Their sudden aggressiveness does not stem from a slaughtering hunting desire, like lions. The only motivation driving them is the basic survival need, protecting their home and sacred territory. Amidst arid Africa, a puddle is the source of life. Despite bearing the status of a purely herbivorous species, they possess destructive weapons and the majestic demeanor of a true warrior. This is perfect evolution to adapt to an environment full of fierce competition. Hippos are living proof that sometimes the territorial defender possesses even more terrifying strength than the hunter. A herbivore forced to transform into the most powerful and formidable combat machine of the waters. They are the river horses, absolutely ruling the aquatic realms, the hot-tempered giants hiding countless magical biological secrets. That is the truest nature, full of profound contradictions, but also immensely majestic of the legendary hippos in the heart of Africa. Amidst the vast African savanna, where survival demands absolute harmony, the greatest power has never belonged to the solitary, but to those whose hearts beat as one. Amidst that landscape, there is a species that quietly yet resiliently never tires. African wild dog, collective intelligence, dominating the vast savanna. African wild dogs emerge like graceful silhouettes gliding past and disappearing into the golden space. They possess neither a magnificently muscular body, nor do they race with pure wind-tearing speed. Instead, this species chooses a distinct path, where power lies in absolute harmony. They are like a perfect symphony orchestra, where every footstep rhythmically matches those behind without a single half-beat error. In a pack of wild dogs, no individual imposes their ego on others. Each member is just a small piece, together creating an inseparable force. Their strength comes from a flexible wall, where all think with the heart of the entire pack. Yet, the greatest secret of this animal lies not only in high-speed chases on the savanna, but is hidden in the sacred bond they maintain to protect and pass down to the vulnerable future generation. Across the land stretching through day and night, countless invisible challenges constantly loom, threatening life. Love and devoted care are the solid foundation, allowing the entire pack to resiliently endure. In the vast land of Zimbabwe, the wild dog pack has just received joyful news as new puppy members are born, carrying radiant hope. The tiny puppies amidst the dry grass are not yet strong enough to face the dangerous world outside on their own. Even so, their appearance is enough to awaken the deepest protective instinct in the soul of the entire pack. A mother named Lupe patiently stands watch at the cave entrance, standing firmly like a boulder amidst the wilderness. Lupe keeps herself still beside the small cave, barely moving her ears to each blowing breeze, to comprehend every smallest sound of nature. Every resounding noise is decoded by her as a warning story, ensuring no threat can approach the tiny life she is devotedly using her whole life to shelter. Behind the resilient mother, while Lupe maintains quiet peace around the home, other pack members begin crossing the sun-scorched grass patches. They set out not to travel alone, but to shoulder the mission of bringing food back for the newly born puppy generation, souls still learning how to feel the first heartbeat. Under the gentle morning light, mottled shadows gracefully glide across the head-high grass. The wild dog pack moves without needing loud calls or signals. Every movement meshes precisely like gears in a sophisticated machine, proving a natural bond forged through generations. Right before their eyes, an antelope accidentally separates from the large herd, creating an offbeat gap in the movement flow. That minor instability is enough to ignite the instinctual dance rising strongly. At this moment, what decides is not mere speed, but a perfect coordination tactic turning them into an undefeated predatory machine. One group quickly supports from the left, while the second spearhead locks down the retreat path from behind, making the prey completely disoriented. The invisible barrier has closed neatly. Amidst that scenery, there are no fierce roars, only swirling red dust and blended wild instincts, where silence makes the entire savanna hold its breath. In this species, the young do not belong solely to their birth parents, but are the sacred common property of the entire pack. The strongest and oldest individuals always proactively yield the best food portions, stepping up as sturdy shields on the front line. That ironclad solidarity is the fulcrum helping the dog pack overcome all adversities. Yet, amidst the wild nature, there is no place truly providing absolute peace. In the gloomy darkness, other eyes are quietly observing from afar. Their appearance does not stem from personal hatred, but because every species has a distinct survival path. And for the wild dog pack, lions are always a direct hazard. A muffled tune echoes amidst the gradually quieting afternoon. Lupe does not need to see the enemy's silhouette with her own eyes. Just listening to that sound is enough to understand danger is approaching. Without hesitation, she bows her head to wake her little ones, signaling the whole family to quietly leave to seek a safer land. That is not a panicky flee, but a sober calculation to start over on a brighter tomorrow. The tense moment lingers like a tightly compressed breath before the threatening sounds move far away. Though danger temporarily recedes, vigilance on the savanna has never cooled down for the pack. The wild dog pack understands they must quickly raise sturdier puppies before the next harsh challenges arrive. When the young members are big enough to step out of the cave's
and winter
safe
flies
darkness,
by, they venture
clumsy
farther and
footstep of
farther.
theirs will become a silent, practical lesson under the family's guidance on the journey of a lifetime. The next morning, when crystal-clear morning dew drops pooled on grass blades, the pack resumes leaving the cave. They head toward the distant antelope herd, where opportunities to find abundant energy await to sustain the whole collective in coming days, maintaining an unbroken life source. Completely different from solitary predators using violent strength, wild dogs conquer targets through thorough calculations. Their formation slowly opens, then rhythmically closes, just like a silent river changing its course by itself. Each individual subtly observes every movement of teammates, together creating a shared rhythm without any chaos. Having clearly identified the sole target, the entire pack darts away as fast as the wind. Yet, peace has never lasted long when uninvited guests appear from the edge of the bushes. Hyenas step forward not out of personal grudge, but for the package opportunity amidst the wild nature. Immediately, the wild dog pack responds synchronously, forming a flexible semicircle, erecting a sturdy defensive wall for the young puppies. Needing no threatening growls or violent clashes, just the clear message from solidarity alone is enough to decide the outcome. Under the cold gazes of the dogs, the hyenas slowly retreat, accepting the reality that the opportunity has slipped away. The savanna sinks back into silence as the afternoon gradually turns into a brilliant orange hue. When the sky is dyed with a warm sunset color, the wild dog pack continues moving forward. The savanna never stops moving, and neither do they. Each journey through new lands brings them closer to a future, though still fragile, continuing the proud story of this resilient species. Each time the pack returns to the cave safe and healthy after grueling challenges, those are small victories of immense value. Under the gentle end-of-day light casting shadows on the familiar red soil, they are born to run, to connect, and continue the vast, long journey left by previous generations.
Animals in the valley.
That legacy is still preserved intact by the wild dog pack through the years amidst the vast savanna, where instinct blends with silent sacrifice. Neither flashy nor proud alone, their strength lies in sacred maternal love, inseparable bonding, and the fierce will to rise against all natural adversities. The Savanna will forever be a witness to the emotional survival epic of African wild dogs. Even as the outside world constantly revolves between challenges and dangers, their footsteps still proudly imprint on the sand and dust. That is a living proof showing that solidarity and love are the eternal keys to overcoming all life's storms.